Using Mr. Razili Abdul Rahman, the Vice Consul, Consulate General of Malaysia, Chennai. One. Alright, there. Of course, gentlemen, on behalf of M101, we would like to thank you for taking the time.
We will hand over this year, end of December, and another block will be handed over at next year, August. And today, this project we are talking about, M101 Skyview, is the flagship of our brand. M101 Skyview is a project that we create to make an icon after 20 years of Malaysia Petronas Twin Towers, which I think most of you are aware of this landmark. In order to make a landmark, we have go all over the world to bring in different brands and different concepts. So today we are proud to say we have 3 world number 1 on this building and 1 Asia number 1. As introduced by the MC just now, we are the first mixed development ever done by the Porsche Studio. I'm sure everybody is aware of this brand Porsche. They have a studio which specializes to create real estate development. And we are the first in the world where they do this mixed development, and they choose Malaysia and M101 as their launching project. Then second, we have the tallest Ferris wheel in the world. So London Eye is 135 meters. Singapore Flyers is 165 meters. Our M101 Skywheel is stood at 220 meter vintage point. At this point of time, we are the tallest in the world, and I think we will still keep the records for many years to come. M101 Skyview, an icon rising. Thank you very much.
For us, real estate, Connection Point is a 30-year-old company started by my grandfather. My father is also here, and I'm a third generation realtor. For us, real estate is all about people. First people, then location, everything else comes after that. And Theo was someone that excited me. Theo, the way Theo explained this project and everything, I was in love with it when I heard it, when I saw the first drawings. After that, though, there was a little bit of caution. People started saying it's Malaysia, you don't know. Then I said, okay, let me go. So we all decided in the month of August, we went and we happened to go for the launch of the Studio Porsche, where I met then Dr. Seth and a few other people from the company. We visited their sites. The location is phenomenal. Most of you must be aware of the skyline of Kuala Lumpur, where you have the Petronas Twin Towers and then the KL Tower on one side. This site, when you stand at the entrance gate, you can see both those buildings. And I've personally been there, and that one excited me. The second, during the launch of that event, the tourism minister of Malaysia, Dr. Nazri, he was there. And I happened to spend a couple of minutes with him. And the enthusiasm that he had for this project and for the Skywheel. And he said, this can change the way. Malaysia is known as a tourist-friendly country as it is. And the number of tourists are huge. In fact, when I was there, I keep going, I see a lot of our people there. A lot of Indians, a lot of people from South India there. And the minister then said, this can change even for the better, the way Malaysia is and the number of tourists that come into Malaysia. And plus that Seth and Theo and everybody else, was the way they put their project and their presentation, the way the model apartments look, the way they're planned, they designed, their aesthetic, all of this made a real difference to us in terms of choosing to market this project. We've sold other projects internationally, but we're very selective about what we do. We've done something, a lot of projects in the Middle East. We haven't gone to Malaysia because our people here expect a certain quality, a higher end of product, which is what M101 is offering.
So we have Dr. Seth will be signing on behalf of M101, Mr. Harinder on behalf of Remax India, and Mr. Yaza will be signing on behalf of Connection Point. We would also like to invite the Honorable Senator Dr. Shri Khairuddin bin E.S. Samad, So as I come on this exciting project, why don't we give a round of applause on this auspicious moment. So kindly request each one of them. Thank you. Congratulations to M101 Coming back from the connection point, so the
Asia, we have 28 million population. Now around 30 million, we have 28 million tourists. So that's why when we develop a real estate, when the purchaser, of course, in your mind is, after I buy, what are the appreciations and what are the usage? That's why when we position this particular product against the tourisms, instead of expat, some product that are targeted at expat, some product that are just targeted at residents, the normal local people. But for us, these projects, we are looking at targeting just the tourism itself. That's why you could see, if you see our M101 Skyway, it's actually a vertical city. We have a medium cost, we have a high end, which is our design suite. We have a theme park, which is our Ferris wheel. We have a mall in it, and of course, it complete with hotels. That's why to put this concept based on tourism, it is very essential. As M101 ourselves, we wish to also promote Malaysian tourism through our properties to the world. That's why we do this kind of tour every part of the world to promote Malaysia. At the same time, we also hope that people have a more understanding of Malaysian property scenery. And we are one of the top countries in terms of economy in Asia. But if you compare to our price in terms of real estate, we are nothing. I just spoke to one of the reporter. I think Chennai now you're looking at around 1 square feet, around 3,000 ringgit. In Malaysia, we are Kuala Lumpur city center is half the price now. That's already million of sales within next year. We came from M101 and our two partners in India. So of course, we are going to launch this in Chennai, which have the closest, I think in terms of backgrounds, and I think most of our Malaysia Indians are from Chennai, these sections. That's why we want to launch it in Chennai.
It's about 120 CR. Okay, but what is it? That is the value of the property we propose to sell in this country in next 1 year. Further adding to Dr. San's point, if you understand the Indian market right now, I'm very sure if you have invested in any kind of real estate in India in last 5 years, you may not have made any money, or maybe you have lost some money. But Kuala Lumpur is a growing economy, and if you are putting money in that market right now, I'm very sure I can get some written commitments as well, that you'll be making money because they have some guaranteed returns as well. There are so many payment plans which will suit your investment benefits. If you understand the property graph, when the world was in recession in say 2008 and after that, the US market, European markets, they went down. But the people who invested when the market was growing, they have made a lot of money last 2 to 3 years. So when you position your product at what point in the graph, that actually matters. So in India, we are losing money, and the lows are yet to come with demonetization, with SARFAESI Act, with GST, with RERA coming in. Most of the developers, they are very finding it very difficult to survive in this market. Distress sales are happening, so the new lows will happen very soon in India as well. So it's a very, I would say, obvious decision to park your funds where you are getting returns. So this is one economy which is very close to you. You understand the culture, you understand the market, and it's a growing economy.